Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Clouser, and I just feel like I am just so... God, I can't... We're doing this live. Guys, how are you doing? Are we doing good? You doing good? How's that? Is that better? Am I just... I don't... It was just such a tight shot. I don't... Okay. This podcast is already off the rails. What's going on? How are you? We're less than a minute in, but what's up? How are you? Salutations. Doing swell, doing well. Do you have both feet on the ground? And let's what is it? What's the saying? Put both feet on the ground and start running. Just, this is just sometimes it's what you got to do. So, so. Last week, I set up the camera. I knocked the camera, and I set it up right for the podcast, and I thought I had it right? And then the podcast was over. I was trying to plug something into the back of one of the computers, knocked the tripod, and then, boom, we're right back here again. We're right back in that same spot, and hopefully it's fixed now somewhat. Now I just feel like I'm so far away. Anyway, it's just part of this. It's just part of the thing, right? It gives me something to talk about. I hope you're doing well. Like I said, it's Friday. Friday, April 19th. It's the day before 420. Tomorrow's 420. It falls on a Saturday. Holy shit. It's crazy. Isn't it crazy how sometimes that works sometimes? I think, was I in college? Was it 2014? So, nope, I was not. I don't think 420 ever fell on a Friday. I think it never fell on the weekend when I was in college. God. 420 in college was so crazy. Not even crazy. It was just so goddamn dumb. Looking back on it, it's just like, there's no difference between this day than any other day that I was living in college. It was like every day was like we were just smoking pot. It was just what you did. And it was so crazy looking back on it. Like we were just lighting just bolts, and now I take a little vape pen and I take it and I boop and I'm high. It's so different, and it's fucking hilarious now because I remember because back then the craziest thing was it was kind of was the equivalent of doing, God, what is it called, wax or anything like that. There was wax and shatter. That was kind of the big popular thing. That was something you would do if you were the dealer didn't have any bud, but he's I have or hashish. Hashish was popular back then too. That was popular in high school, majority in high school, that you would take knife hits. Did you guys? Oh man, I'm probably getting kicked out of the algorithm on this one, but yeah. What algorithm, John? Yeah. Taking knife hits, you would heat up the end of a knife and put something on it, and then you would then you would take and you would drop a little bit of piece on it, and because of the heat, it would burn it, and then the vapor, and then you just inhale the vapor. It was so stupid. One thing I never did it. The idea of it, just the thought of it, was just so barbaric. Even for myself, I was I'll take a 6-foot bong hit. I'll smoke joints, blunts, or whatever. But it was the gravity bong thing. The whole idea of filling a tub up with water and then cutting the top off of a milk jug. Something about it was just I'm good. I don't really. Actually, it would be the bottom part. Wouldn't it be the bottom part? Because you'd want the thing to fill up. It's just so stupid because you're no. And then it was always the guy who brought it up to you for the first time was always the weirdest kid. My kid, his name was Matt, and his brother was bald with these 2 big loop earrings and both of his arms tattooed, both 2 sleeves. It's just no. not doing it. Not doing. I'm just like, no, this is gross. We did also the milk challenge. We'd all try to drink a gallon of milk. All threw up. That was stupid. It was dumb, but yeah, that's stupid shit. But looking back on it, 420, bro. Oh man, I wonder if like there's like suburb adults who never really did it, who never smoked pot in high school or growing up, but now like since like it's pretty much it's legal everywhere, and they do like 420 parties. That'd be God, how fucking stupid that is. To me, it just seems like that'd be just it just this is awful. Why would you want to spend your time doing you're high like that? Just be alone, write a book or something. Just one of those things. Like I'm trying to think. Did I write today? I think I did. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I think I did that before I took my dog on a walk. I'm pretty sure. It's just one of those things, dude. Like, so it's Friday. I have the next 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday. Awesome, great. So I was like, you know what? The best thing I could do is if I could wake up tomorrow and all I have to do is just wake up, get my dog a walk, and then I don't have to do a podcast. I can just edit it and just be done for the week. Be done with that and have that be done and over with. Just one less thing to do this weekend. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. What were we like? What 6 minutes in? So we should probably what? What else is there? I don't really have anything else to talk about. What is it? What do I have written down? People who done picked up their. Oh, dude, I saw a dude didn't pick up his he didn't pick up his he has 2 pit bulls, and he just let both of his dogs just take these big dumps right on the edge of the concrete. And it's just like, you're a fucking asshole. People who don't pick up after their dogs are just piles of, no pun intended, piles of shit. It's just what a lazy cunt. It's just good God. Want to know how Jewish ain't got a brand new part of it? Oh. No. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think we can move on to so there's an additional thing I wanted to do. So I wanted to be able to, let's see here, record, and I'll just record on my phone. So, oh yeah, I'm glad I checked that because we're about to run out of storage. Let's see here. Let's do. So yeah, we what I wanted to do is like I wanted to, that so much great dead air, right? So what I wanted to do this week was see this. Yeah, I thought this the one thing I didn't take care of was this, and then look where we're at now. Let's see here. Select all, delete all. I should clear up a bunch of space because I just got rid of a bunch of videos because I just transported a bunch of it over. Let's see here. It probably didn't do shit, did it? Let's see. Oh, nope. I don't think it did anything. Let's see. Isn't this great? Don't you guys love hearing this? No, okay, I'm good. I have dude, how is it possible that I have a 128 gig phone and I have 121.43 of it filled? A lot of it is just stupid videos of dumb shit that I just need to transfer over to a laptop. But so yeah, so like I said, like I was gonna do not stories, but things of the week, like events, news, I guess that's what you could say. Still don't have any what I guess that'd be the next thing that I should be doing, right? Is sound bites for each segment. So this first segment, so apparently there's a new conspiracy theory going around because I love myself a good conspiracy theory that like pandas aren't real. It's the latest conspiracy theories on TikTok. When you think of pandas, you usually think about one or two things. One, the adorable animal that was the subject of the 2003 DreamWorks animation film, or two, the song by D. Singer. The latest composer theory currently makes the rounds on TikTok, confirming specifically whether or not panda bears are real, or whether they're they have humans in costumes. That's apparently the thing. As a discussion this week, episode 1, don't let this flop, Rolling Stones podcast, the internet culture, the pandas aren't real conspiracy theory has been circling the internet in some form for a long time on Reddit. For instance, a 2015 post with the headline, "I'm fairly concerned pandas are not extremely are extreme hoax, or like extreme elaborate hoax," received by a few thousand of us. Like, remember, what is it, the thing that, like, because China, I don't know if you know this, but China, you only rent panda bears. You don't own them ever. And then China just asked for all their panda bears back from everyone in the whole world. I believe that's the thing. Oh, I'm not even recording. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. But yeah, see, there's gonna be a little bit of hiccups because it's the first time you're doing this. But funny thing is, want to know something? Ryan Fitzpatrick's the only quarterback in NFL history to throw 6 touchdown passes with 0 interceptions, and also throw a game with 0 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Isn't that crazy? That's an insane stat. Like, how can you be so good one game and just absolutely shit the bed the next? Just incredibly insane. So yeah, that's panda bears. That's the panda bear one. What else? Oh, so like that's my thing. Like, I love like conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories are awesome. I want to believe that aliens are real, but until I actually see one myself, I'm not gonna ever believe it. And then 3, like, I like cryptid shit. Cryptid shit is fucking crazy. So this newest one I found was it's called the knot bear, or the knot deer. So let's see here. Let me click on this. The knot deer. So it's like a deer. So we'll be able to see this. So you'll be able to see. I'm have like a video thing. But yeah, it's like a deer, but it has like the mouth of like a dog. It's wild. And their eyes, instead of being on the sides, they're like their eyes are like a human eyes. It's the weirdest thing in the world. I don't want to go on TikTok. Yeah, like, not deer. So let's see here. Let's go. Yeah, the urban legend of the knot deer. Here's a knot deer. Moose-like body portrays speeds up to 30 miles an hour, maybe more, sometimes described as enormously large. Many sightings in Virginia feel the diet is unknown and habitat. Okay. Above culture is a deer. Above is a creature like deer at the first glance, right? And something was wrong about it. Almost everything about it is wrong. Yeah, it's just a weird looking creature, but I think it's crazy cool. I don't know. It's just cool to think about. It's not real. it's not real. That's the biggest thing. It's just that's the more you know that, the better you're off on it. It's just not real, but it's cool to look at. All right, so there's another thing. So did you guys know that there's a flooding in the Emerald Isles, right? So Middle East, like a sliver off of Saudi Arabia. Anyway, so apparently it's from clouds. A lot of people think now it's another conspiracy theory. So maybe this is like the conspiracy theory corner instead of the news. It's just like conspiracy theories that I saw this week. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the weird conspiracy theories and cryptid shit. Talking about like cryptid shit, this just reminds me of it. I'm watching little reindeer or baby reindeer. Why do I keep fucking up on the title? Fucking crazy. It's on Netflix right now. Check it out. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, cloud seeding. Didn't know what this was. Didn't know this was a thing until like I knew we did. I just didn't know. I knew that people did ways of trying to control weather, but I didn't know this was what they call it. So cloud seeding. What is the purpose of cloud seeding? Cloud seeding is a weather modification concept that attempts to draw more rain or snow out of the clouds than would naturally occur. Clouds droplets don't form spontaneously. The moisture needs something to collect on, like the water that forms on the side of a cold glass or on a cold glass on a hot day. So it's just like, yeah, it's just modifying it. And so a lot of people think that the reason why there was the flooding in, was it the flooding in, let's see here. And I want to say it wasn't Iran. Where was it? Don't allow. In Dubai, that's where it was. Yeah, when the flooding in Dubai. I'm just like, what the hell? Do they cloud seed in Dubai? The UAE is located as one of the hottest and driest regions of the Earth. Leads the efforts to seed clouds. So I guess they do it. Did Dubai flooding due to that? Many users seem to believe that the answer is yes. Fact check false. Cloud seeding is a weather modification technique used to induce rainfall. I don't know. I guess it could easily be. Who knows? But yeah, I had no idea seed clouding was a thing. No idea. Hey, we learned something here. And pray for people in Dubai. That's the funny thing. Like, you don't hear very much about it, but you hear a lot about the fighting in Jerusalem. What if? All right, so you want to go to? This is my favorite part of the episode. This is when we watch like stupid fucking videos, stupid videos. This is one of my favorite things. All right, so you guys ready for that? You guys ready to watch some videos? Watch some dumb videos? All right, let's go.
Now remember, when wielding keyblades, remember your hands are somewhat enclosed between the grip and the guard of the keyblade, so they're not as free as a usual sword, but still you should be able to fight well.
Right. Yeah, I feel like this could have been me if my parents let me play Dungeons and Dragons more. It's so crazy because like my brother, he did all that stuff. He played Dungeons and Dragons. He played a lot of like those, Magic the Gathering, and then I came around, and then I was like, no. I just did sports. That's all I did. I was like, sports are fun. I'll just do sports. I'll just do that. So that's kind of where we're at on that. But okay, so this next one is hilarious. This one's more. Some of these this week aren't the best when it comes to like the audio. It's just like the part where it'd be better if you saw the video of the show, because then you could know the video. All right, here's video 2.
Oh, man.
The guy probably died. I don't know why, but that video makes me laugh so much. Things like that are hilarious. But I saw like a video of an animal getting hurt, I get so upset. I'm like, that sucks. I'm like, there's no need to record that. There was no need to record it, and there was no need to post it online. But yeah, so this one's the next. I'm showing this next video is because, because tomorrow's 420. You might do like a, post 420, and by the time this episode, you might be like, oh, I'm smoking pot while I'm watching this episode, and it's like, this is what you can do, and this is what you can eat, how you eat your pizza when you're high and stuff. Here you go.
What are you doing, dude?
You're not taking a picture of my food.
Did you just take the crust from your pizza you just ate and put it in the middle of this? What's wrong with you?
Try to find every bite. You're not making fun of me for this, dude. It's a good idea.
It's such a stoned idea. It's such a 19-year-old boy idea. Oh man. Okay, so this next video is hilarious. I really don't need to give it very much more of an introduction of the fact that it's just hilarious and just I get the idea. You'll get the idea. You're like, okay, yeah, it makes sense of what he was trying to do. But then once you do it, you realize how it doesn't work. And most people would be like, okay, well, I'm going to try it again, doing it a different way. And, or maybe like just lower the camera. And then he doesn't do that at all. He's just like, all right, here we go.
First time cutting my own hair. So I got y'all on a fan to pretty much show you the full experience on how I did it. So basically all I did was a taper fade, and I just looked up a YouTube video on how to do it, and there was this guy, he did like a step-by-step for just doing the sides and then the back, and yeah, that's pretty much all. It only took
So fucking funny. It's just that video makes me laugh so much. I gotta watch this again. It's so funny.
first time cutting my own hair. So I got y'all on a fan to pretty much show you the full experience on how I did it. So basically all I did was a taper fade, and I just looked up a YouTube video on how to do it, and there was this guy, he did like a step-by-step for just doing the sides and then the back, and yeah, that's pretty much all. It only
You think that's the slowest, like, that was the slowest speed on the fan? It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been at all. So, I don't know why. Maybe it's because, like, maybe what I think is, like, I think the government's just, like, spying on me. And it's so funny because lately I've been getting a lot of, like, this is how you should be washing, or this is how you should be loading your dishwasher videos on Facebook. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's a minute and 20 seconds. I might not show the whole thing, but also, like, it's a minute 20 that gets eaten.
In your dishwasher, there's good, and then there's better. Here's the right way to load a dishwasher. If you notice dirty dishes after running your dishwasher, that might be because you loaded it improperly. Check and make sure that all your dishes are face down and everything's faced towards the center. To prevent clanks, chips, and cracks, I like to stagger plastic in between glassware. And remember to keep any plasticware on the top rack to avoid melting. To keep things secure, check for specialty holders in your dishwasher. For the top and the bottom rack, be sure you're loading from the back to the front,
don't do that
with
either.
heavy items towards the back for better weight distribution. Make sure there's a gap between each dish so no mess is left behind.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Some dishes require more space, so you can stagger smaller and larger dishes. You also want to keep all of your utensils separated. If your dishwasher doesn't have dividers, just alternate the direction of your utensils to keep them from nesting.
Don't do that.
I like to group like items together. That way, unloading is easier.
I do
It's
that.
a good idea to check and clean your food trap often. If this thing is dirty, it can produce odors, and your dishwasher will be less efficient. Here are a few items you should never put in your dishwasher. Insulated cups, anything wood, knives so they don't dull, cookware like non-stick, and cast iron. For these items, it's best to hand wash.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you guys go. I taught you. See, I'm here to teach you guys stuff as well as be somebody who is, doing a podcast, Sorry. This is the last segment of the show. This is the advice corner. So I just find a couple of advice things on Reddit. It's mostly like the idea coming from one, saw that original, two, from doing Craigslist misconnections. So I keep saying I need to start doing that. I should start doing that. It should be a thing I do next week too. That should be an additional segment that I do. But it's kind of like this. So I should have maybe a couple of this and a couple of that. Maybe that's what we should do. Anyway, here's the first one. I'm renting a house and the entire basement is flooded with human poop. Me and 3 of my roommates started renting a house about a year ago. The lease agreement states that if there's anything that happens to the property, that we file a ticket through an online portal. We filled a ticket when we were noticed last week, a week and a few weeks ago, and we didn't hear back from the property manager for about a week. We called. Then we called the office to let him know that there was a little bit of a leak and turned the entire basement and turned to find out the whole basement flooded. She sent some plumbers out, and surprisingly, the plumbers told us it was poop and it wasn't going to be able to clean because it's a biohazard. He said it would contact her and let her know what he would let her know that the issue is. What should we do? It's been 2 weeks. It's a little bit longer than that, but I just cut it down. Oh my God, that's gross. Sometimes I don't read these. I just read the title because I think that's funnier. And if they're awful, it just gives it better for the show. But yeah, ooh, okay. Any advice for people who are afraid of driving? What the title says. I've been on the road a couple of times in the past before, though a driving school, but beyond that, I haven't done much practice, if at all. I have a fear of vehicles and seems to worry about car accidents a lot. It's not too debilitating, but that worry pushes me off of wanting to learn how to drive. I know that we'll have to learn at some point, as it is necessary skill to learn where I live. Just finding it difficult to muster up the courage. What I would recommend doing, just go in a parking lot. Go in a empty parking lot, a big one, and just drive around. Go back and forth, go side to side, park, parallel park, do a bunch of that. Get used to the car. Once you do that, you have a lot more of a... When you have a lot more of a control, you feel a lot more... You feel a lot better about the situation, I believe. I think that'll be your best bet on that. Let's see. We do... What's twin fucking? This is the one I really wanted to read. This will probably be the last one of the night. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? They got rid of it. That's kind of long. I shouldn't do it. Actually, I don't know. Let's do this last one. Getting over an ex. How to get over an ex. Sorry, this has been deleted by the person who originally posted it. Well, shit, bro. I'm so sorry. I was just saying, focus on yourself and find new hobbies. Don't try to cope on going or with other girls. Yeah, I don't. Okay, yeah, that's sad. Yeah, so we're basically almost done with the show. I get to go play Madden now. This was the last thing I had to do today. Yeah, I'm gonna eat, play some Madden, be a fucking dude for the rest of the night. Yeah. So, yeah, the views have gone up a little bit. Thank you all. If you're watching this, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. You know, it's one of those things. But yeah, be safe. Have a good 420, and I will see you guys on the next episode. All right. Bye.